Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching the Vampire Diaries. This is episode 21, and that is right, we are one episode off the finale of season 5. The first 4 seasons have been uploaded, as well as all of this season. There's a poll in the description. You can vote for your favourite characters of this season and the characters that you dislike the most as well. And also there's a link to the Patreon page where you can watch the full video for free if you are excited for today's episode. Now, last episode to me was interesting because obviously we had Enzo dying 2 episodes back, and in this episode that we just recently watched, episode 20, we found out that the other side, because Marcos is in the present, it's changing. People are vanishing, but also people on the other side have the ability to touch things now. So Bonnie was having a conversation with her Grams and she knocked a lamp over. She picked it up. She was like, oh my god, what's going on? And then obviously Enzo figured this out because he's been lurking around Stefan and Damon, because he's trying to get revenge on them, isn't he? He blames them for the stuff that's happened to him in the present here, and obviously because Maggie died as well, that he wants to get revenge on them. What he did is he knocked a light. He noticed that he could touch something, so what he done is when Elena was about to take a bath, he went over, started dunking her in, mate, tried to drown her. Obviously we know she's not going to drown because they can't drown, like we've seen Stefan stuck in the safe in the lake, but you know, she was still getting attacked and she was getting paranoid, and he was trying to figure out what was going on. As well, in this episode, I thought it was really interesting because obviously the Travellers was trying to come after the doppelgangers, so they retreated into Bill Forbes' house in the woods, in the cabin. We had Caroline there, Luke was there trying to do a spell around them as well, a protective spell so they couldn't get tracked down. He was doing it well until Enzo took him out pretty much, and the Travellers ended up finding him. But when he was in the house, he was playing a game, so he was playing Never Have I Ever. And they was asking some interesting questions. So Caroline asked, never have I ever kissed a Salvatore today? You know, like hinting at Elena as possibly kissed Stefan, because she's seen them talking outside near the car and she's getting a bit suspect, you know. I raised a question that, is she doing that because she even told Damon, yeah, she told Damon this. She's seen them outside chatting and she's wondering what's going on, you know, with them two. And obviously we've seen in the season so far, to season 5, that Caroline is not a massive Damon fan, so to disclose this information to me was interesting. I was trying to figure out what her end goal was. Was she trying to protect Damon? No, I don't think she was. I think that she's caught feelings for Stefan and she was getting a bit jealous that he was getting close to Elena. And releasing it to Damon was just interesting because Caroline's always said, the day that I stop telling you, Elena, that Damon is not right for you is the day I'm going to stop being your best friend. So that is, it's consistent with a character, but it was strange, and she obviously raised that question in this episode and nobody drank. And then Damon posed a question, never have I ever lied about what's happened to Enzo, knowing that something was going on because they're acting sketchy. Yeah, he ended up overhearing the conversation. No, actually, he didn't. After Elena was getting dunked by Enzo, she ended up saying to him, look, you know, Stefan killed him. And then Stefan told Caroline that he killed him, but he overheard it as well, and they come in and they confronted each other. Well, what happened then is Enzo kidnapped someone. Luke put him in the barn. Obviously, like I said, he dropped the spell, set it on fire. Stefan and Damon ran in to try and save him. Enzo's attacked them both. He stabbed them both. They can't see him, but because he could touch physical things, they'd stabbed them up, left him in a burning shed. Damon spoke out loud. He was like, Enzo, mate, wherever you are, I would literally make you a promise that I would get you back into the present. We've done it with Bonnie. We've done it, Marcos, he said, I will literally find a way. Please spare my life, pretty much. Well, Enzo did do that, and he spared him. He said, please don't let me down, Damon, or something like that, and let him go. And Stefan asked him, you know, that was pretty fast thinking what you said there, but are you actually going to bring him back? And he's like, well, there's got to be a way, you know, there has to be. And I'm still interested in what's happening with the other side. You know, it does seem like it's being destroyed, and how are they going to fix it? How are they going to get Marcos back? You know, they've actually put a passenger inside of Tyler's body now and fully done the transition. They killed his original body, they burnt it and then transitioned him over. So what's going on there? We're going to get a different Tyler, him, in the next season, you know, mix it up a bit. It's good to have the same characters that we see, but playing a different role, like we've seen with Stefan and we've seen with Elena. They've done it a few times in this programme. We've had no problem with it. I really want Bonnie to get her powers back as well. I think it's time. We've prolonged it for so long that just give it her, let's go. Bonnie's strong, and I'm really excited to see where the Travellers go in the last 2 episodes. You know, we've got this one in the finale, and it is going to be exciting. They always go off with a bang, so I can't wait to jump into it. If you guys are excited for today's episode, please smash a like on the button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you for clicking on my video, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
My brother and my girl both been kidnapped by travelers, and I can't seem to find them anywhere. So I'm gonna need you to tell me where I can find your leader, Marcos.
Oh my God, Mr. Sykes? I opened my first savings account. Give me a lollipop.
Comrades are planning some big, flashy spell to undo some ancient witch curse. Just happens to undo all witch magic.
Oh, it's mad that, isn't it?
Nothing you do can stop him now.
So they are getting drained, I knew it, because they used all the rest of the blood, didn't they? And
Let me go.
oh, fucking hell, look at that.
You'll have enough when you can no longer speak.
Oh, that looked brutal, that. Oh, she wants a boyfriend to be saved. Interesting start, I tell you.
How long have we been gone?
4 days.
4 days? 4 days and you couldn't track us down? Travelers drain us of our blood, so we've had to do a little bit of hunting. Do you want to talk to her? Are you still pretending like you don't want to hear her voice?
Don't psychoanalyze me, Stefan. Find Marcos, kill Marcos, save Mystic Falls from becoming Traveler home. Time to strap on the hero hair.
That was hilarious. Oh, here we go.
Barney!
Said, quote, I will find a way. And I'm pestering all of you until I'm safely returned to the
true.
land of the living.
I think he wants to be penciled in for today.
Bring out your little witchy friend and get her over here.
Do the thing again.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Come on, you know, it's embarrassing.
At least he's got at least he's got a bit of speed.
Damon is in full hero mode today. The whole savior of the universe voice going on.
Yeah, maybe this whole thing's a sign.
Look, we're vampires. We're a toxic species. And when a human gets ravenously hungry, they eat a double cheeseburger, kill people. I'm only going to say this once. You two are miserable without each other. If you want to be with him, just be with him.
Good Stefan, good information from Stefan. I like it, you know. Even though he definitely wants to be with Elena, he's not putting it past his brother, his happiness, her happiness. He's saying they're good together. Do you know what? I dislike the word toxic. You know, I just don't like it. I feel like toxic. It's like I would use it in a relationship where people absolutely hate each other. They want to, like someone's treating you badly 24/7, manipulating you, making you do things left, right, and centre. That's toxic. I mean, I bet there's many people in the comments that agree with the first section, what I've just said there. I bet many people actually apply that to Damon. And if you do, that's your opinion. You've formed that. I'm not going to argue with it. You know, everyone's entitled to it. But in my opinion, I feel like these are like a couple. They love each other, they hate each other, they can't stand to be around each other sometimes, they can't stand to be away from each other. They want to be next to each other, just touching each other. They want to be, you know, like angry, fighting, sleeping with each other. They love to hate it. I think they just want, they don't know, like you can't live with them, you can't live without them. To me, that is what a relationship is. That's not toxic. Toxic is the first section that I said. So I don't know. I don't like they're throwing that around. I mean, he didn't say it was toxic then.
Okay, how was I supposed to know that Casper the English Ghost would be a complication? These people are nice. More than I can say for our screwed up family.
Is pissed.
Fine, I'm listening.
There's only one move left. We have to kill Stefan and Elena.
They have resorted into the extreme, innit? If Marcos is going to have them, then let's just take them away. I do like that outlook. What I also do like is that Luke said that they're decent people, which I personally believe they are. And secondly, I disagree with Liv, even though she's saying it's the cover and she didn't say it was her, that it was their fault that they found he handed them over to Stefan, because he didn't, mate. Like I said, he was attacked by a ghost that he couldn't see. So I am not believing Luke at all. To be honest, right, I've actually not minded any of the scenes that he's been in. He's been all right.
Morning, Sam.
Mrs. Douglas, special delivery.
I'm gonna be late for school. I've got a million college essays to review.
What's wrong? You're different lately.
My name's Carl. I'm a traveler living inside your wife's body, while my real body is asleep in a cave under the town.
Innit? Imagine your wife talks to you like that. Oh. That's ruthless, that.
No hard feelings.
Maybe Caroline's nearby.
Caroline was here with a fully catered buffet on the side of the road. Decide what was more annoying, her control freakiness, delusional positivity.
I do know this. Caroline Forbes was here right now. We would both be laughing.
Let's put on our best Caroline Forbes hats, shall we?
You gotta be kidding me.
What?
Do you reckon it's going to be a woman?
Oh, not what I was expecting.
You're giving us a ride.
You're trying to compel me? Who do you think freed you last night?
Get in, they're coming for you.
Oh, so she wants a boyfriend. She was kissing him last episode, didn't it? She's probably doing everything she can to be with him. That'd be really good, actually, if you get a traveller on their side. You know, maybe get her in the season as well. I'm consistent with the new characters, and yeah, I'm intrigued now. We've got a traveller betraying the other travellers to stay with someone that she loves, so this is a good twist.
I'm gonna add Carrie to the list of things that you can't do well.
What the hell is going on? Who are all these people?
Traveler husks.
And what are you planning on doing with all of them? You think drawing Marcos to your house is the best idea?
Unless your body snatch ex-boyfriend in the basement can help us.
So until I figure out a way to get Tyler back, he's just extra baggage. And don't think for one second that I believe your mood has nothing to do with Elena. Keep your torture happy hands off of Tyler until I figure something out.
Don't they kill you for helping us out?
Yes, which is why we need to make sure that they don't get to me before I get to my husband.
This isn't really a three-person contract, is it?
You can always sit in your boyfriend's lap.
We're not together. Didn't he run from Marcos too? Doesn't that make you guys both dead?
Marcos is focused on breaking the curse. I'll have a head start if I can get to Julian before Marcos starts the spell.
Quit hovering. It's weird.
Permanently inhabiting the former love of my life. Let's debate the levels of weird. So, why can't Marcos and all the other travelers find someplace else to live?
It's not just about breaking the curse that keeps us from being able to settle. Revenge against everything the witches stand for. He wants to restore the balance.
Why does he have to be so violent about it?
When it comes to getting what he wants, Marcos doesn't have much of a sense of humor.
But he's an absolute savage. I bet Marcos is an absolute savage. I'm really interested to see how he play out. When he finds out that she's left and Tyler's is going to try and flee as well, I wonder how he's going to retaliate. He's brutal what he done to Elena when he cut her down her arm. That looked really good. I enjoyed it. I'm guessing now it looks like he's about to enter this cave and Damon's took all the bodies, so we're going to get an epic fight or something later. Ah, that's sick.
Salvatore Boring House.
I'm calling about my people.
Hey, what do they look like?
They're ragged, beaten down by the world, desperate for a home.
It is polite to knock.
You want to kill Tyler? Well, he'll go to the other side, and then when Liv does the spell, Tyler can come back. The other side falling apart is slightly more pressing than late housing fees.
There is no spell. The other side is collapsing, and everyone in it, including me, is going away.
Nice place.
See, the bodies are the only thing on the bargaining table. I have your Salvation Army doused in gasoline.
And while I'd like to give them the opportunity to return to their actual bodies, it's not essential to my plan.
Oh, he's called his bluff or whatever it is.
Are everywhere. They want those things too. Home. Once we destroy the spirit magic in this town, the witch's curse will finally be broken. The spell will ripple outward. My people will be free to go wherever they choose, and when witch magic gone from this earth, you will be too.
I'm channeling all the power of my people. You're not strong enough to kill me.
The spell has already begun.
Home sweet home. The traveler spots you, you're going right back to that king.
Look out!
Oh, check this, mate.
I'm sorry. One of you needs to die.
We were just hoping the darkness would come take me before the awful truth came out. Your boyfriend came back from the dead, Marcos came back from the dead, you came back from the dead.
They basically destroyed the magic that was holding the other side together.
When that darkness comes and yanks me into oblivion,
In
I will
it.
accept it when I no longer exist, a minute prior.
Go on, Enzo. I have got to say, right, Bonnie's annoying me a little bit how she's just accepted it. It's been like 3 or 4 episodes now that she's found out, since she knows the other side's getting destroyed, so to speak, and she's not even tried one time to fight. She's just accepted it, like, which is good. You know, sometimes you got to make peace, but in my eyes, I want to see her fighting for it. Enzo's fighting for it. Everyone wants to fight for it. And yeah, I just don't like how Bonnie's just kind of giving up. But I want her to, like I said, I want her to get her powers back. I want her to fight for it. Don't accept it. Do everything you can until your last dying breath. You fight, mate. You're a fighter. He's a soldier. You know, you should be one as well, Bonnie. Don't sit back and accept. Just go for it.
I know you. You tried to kill my boyfriend in the caves.
Please tell my husband I tried.
Damon. He doesn't know I'm here.
That is sick.
Use the element of surprise.
I'm assuming you want to see the wine cellar. I think I won this in a poker game. I don't know, maybe Stefan brought it back from the war.
Just following our Coven's orders.
You magic sputter out? Luke, it started.
Imagine seeing this. Everybody in town just stand still doing this.
It doesn't matter. Be dead any second. Stefan, our rings aren't working.
Get inside. Run. Now. Whole town square is filled with travelers. We gotta get out of here.
Check this. It's looking well good.
Spell unravels the witch magic.
Ah, this is well good.
My fangs. What the hell happened to my fangs? What?
This is good.
What were you saying about this being your home? The sun's about to set. You and this traitor of yours can try and outrun the spell.
Loving it. Not gonna lie, I'm absolutely loving it. Do you know what I do enjoy? Yeah, is when one species, let's say, is not the always win everything. So, like, obviously the vampires win the majority of things in this program, which I do enjoy. But it's good when they don't win everything, because then you're always like thinking, what's gonna happen, you know? And that's what I do like, because obviously the witches are strong and they're a counter to the vampires quite a lot of the times. You know, the vampires do dominate, but the witches can come, they can take them down. Just like we see in the originals with Davina taking out Klaus and stuff. Obviously, he's the almighty Klaus, and she can still take him out. So there's a balance, and I do enjoy the fact that even though the vampires are really good in this and they win most of the stuff, that these guys have come in and they're actually making them running now, aren't they? They're running away. The tails are between the legs and they're bouncing now. Yeah, there's only one episode left in the season. I think there's probably only going to be a couple of minutes left in this episode, and it's kind of making me think that the Travellers situation is going to extend into season 6 unless something massive happens and we can just, boom, cut the storyline here at the end of season 5, which I don't know if we can, because I think a lot's going on and it's actually really good. And the people that have died on the grass, they're from Mystic Falls, aren't they? And the people that are in Damon's house right now, they are the Travellers. So is everybody in Mystic Falls pretty much been murdered? And obviously they're going to get replaced by the Travellers, but yeah, like, is the whole town going to die?
Oh, Gilbert, I've never been so happy to see you.
Thinking.
Well, think while you pack. Death is literally on its way. Which part of we're all about to die isn't registering?
I think I know how to get us all back from the other side.
Right now, we just gotta outrun the spell, regroup in about 1,000 miles, and then figure out a game plan. What was that for?
Had a shit day.
I had a really crappy day, and I needed it.
You guys take Jeremy's car. I'm gonna wait here for Caroline and Bonnie.
I'll call you in a few hours, Jar.
Be careful.
Oh, she's dead though, yeah? She is dead. Oh, here we go.
Who are you?
Dead. Now, Marcos managed to Houdini his way back to the land of the living with some crazy spell. Interested?
Oh no, she got sucked away. So, their plan is made to get enough Travellers from the dead side to do the spell to counteract the spell on the current side and see if they can switch places. That would be interesting. But he's just lost her then, so has he got to go on the hunt and find some more?
What's wrong?
We had a little snag.
I'm looking for Maria. Did she tell you where she was headed? Because she can't stay there. The town's completely overrun.
She's dead.
Saved your punk ass.
I wasn't the one who killed her.
My wife's dead. I'm in somebody else's body. I've got nowhere to go because my own people are trying to kill me.
Oh, this is going to be fucking well good.
Oh my god.
Oh, Stefan's going to show
up. Who
up.
was willing to help us, who knew that spell? Stefan.
Bonnie, please tell me that you figured out a way to bring us all back.
I lost it.
Oh, I got fucking goosebumps, me. Fucking hell, mate. Stefan, I thought it was going to be Elena. I literally said someone was dying. Not now, though. I thought it was going to be in the end of next season. Fucking hell. Sorry. From a French, mate. Honestly. Right, why did Stefan pass through Bonnie, right? But Enzo's not passing through her? Would he not have been better to stay on where he was and help? I don't know. Where did he go? Like, I'm sure, like, when he passed through it, did he find peace or something? I don't know. I'm just well baffled. And that is going to wrap up today's video. What the hell, mate? That's all I can say. How the hell has Stefan died, mate? Who would have thought of Stefan out of everyone? I'm still well shocked to me. He's definitely coming back. Like, there's not a chance, right? Again, it's one of those situations, right, where the writers of this show didn't sit down writing season 5 and be like, tell you what, Stefan, man, he has to leave. You know, there's no chance. There's literally no chance. Like, but I am, because he's such a big character, the ripple effect and the emotions that he's gonna have on every other character, Caroline, you know, Elena, Damon, man. No matter what, they love each other hardcore. Yeah, they say that they want to kill each other all the time and they're at each other's throats, but there's nothing that they won't do for each other. And I am well interested now, mate. How's Damon gonna retaliate against Marcos? You know, for 100% that this season, with the Travellers, he's extending past season 5. He's got to. You cannot conclude all of this in one more episode in the finale. This was a good episode. Ridiculous stuff happened. I can't believe it. I'm literally well shocked that Stefan's gone. Tyler's just killed him. Obviously, it's not Tyler. But he stopped the spell, hasn't it? So then, technically, it saved everybody. Like, it has saved them all, hasn't it? It's like one... What is it? You kill one innocent to save the masses. That's kind of what happened there. You know, it took Stefan out, saved every other vampire, every other witch. He's retaliated as well because his wife's died. Entel tried to save her on the other side, but she got sucked away. Stefan's gone through Bonnie's body. Bonnie, at least she started fighting now. You know, I did say she was annoying me a little bit, how she just accepted it. For like the past 4 episodes, she's not even tried. Did she even go to Liv and ask her? No, she did actually. They was in the bar, wasn't she? And Liv was the one that said to her, no, the only thing that you can do is make peace with it now and say goodbye to your friends. And she actually just took that, literally word for word, and then didn't try again to save everybody. But it's mad. It's literally lost of words at Stefan's time. That's why it's good to do an instant. I think it's good to do an instant reaction straight after something instead of waiting. Obviously, you miss a lot of things when you do an instant reaction. You can't analyse everything. You focus on one situation. But that's the impact that obviously it has on you. I'm just trying to think what's it gonna do. You know, he's dead on the floor with Caroline. I like how they put his heart. If you just go back and look at his body lay on the floor there, you know, he's got his heart next to him and a little blood splatter around it. It's just like good makeup, good design. You know, I didn't expect it to come out of nowhere as well. That is the best way. No slow build up to no deaths. You got to do it out of nowhere, unexpectedly. I didn't expect it. What I would like to say is that when he jumped on and bit Marcos, did he bite him with his fangs? Is he bit him with the werewolf bites? Was he infected? Now, I thought he did, but then when he landed on the floor, he was like, my teeth, my fangs, what's happened to my fangs, you know? And then, so it made me think, okay, he's not been bit by the werewolf, so he's not infected, which made me think that he didn't have his werewolf side in him now because of the magic that he was doing. And then you fast forward, 10 minutes later, he could turn into his werewolf side and he attacks Stefan, you know? So, like, how's that possible? How is it not possible that he's his werewolf when he jumps on Marcos, but he is possible that he's a werewolf when he attacks Stefan? That's something that I can't work out. Maybe you guys can clarify that for me. But yeah, I'm really, really shocked. I mean, Damon and Elena, how are they going to find out about it unless Caroline rings him? I just need to see how Damon reacts. I really, really need to know. I really thought it was Elena that was going to die. I actually did. I thought that if he was going to get a death of a vampire, like I said, I don't think Stefan's out of the series. But if he was going to get a death of a vampire, I thought it'd shock us with Elena. I just think that's the way we've gone. We've given loads of storylines, ups and downs, died, come back, transitioned over. You know, she had all these storylines with the boys, and I thought that she would be the one to possibly go. But Stefan, out of nowhere, who expected it? Not me. I'm literally well shocked. But that is the beauty of the program. Really excited, you know. Probably I've got to go and do something now. But I'm definitely going to come back tonight and watch the rest of this episode. Can't wait for it. So, season finale, eh? Let's hope. Let's honestly hope that the finale is absolutely sick. They usually are. This was a fantastic build-up because of the shock factor at the end. And I'm really excited. So, if you guys can't wait for the finale, you know, please smash a like on the video. Yeah, I'm so excited. Thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It's going to be the full description, the link in the description for the full video on the Patreon. If you guys want to watch that, please go ahead and do that. The finale is going to be in the description, which will be in 2 days because we got the original tomorrow and then the finale. So if you want to watch the full episode, that will be in the description as well. Thanks for clicking on my video, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.